Welcome back, you sick little freaks. Today's top 5 is going to be what is the best top 5 movie kill scenes. What is the top 5 best deaths you've ever seen on film? Who will have the best top 5 list? I know what I would pick as number 1. Are these boys as sick as me? Top 5 deaths in movies. Let's see some blood.
Welcome back to the channel. I am Rob, and I got this fucking dirty horror freak fucking Adsey back with me.
There you go.
We're doing the fucking top 5 kills, death scenes of movies. This is just like any other fucking channel out there that does draft picks or battles and all that, where we choose and take turns of picking the top 5 best. But let's get the rules, man, because we got fucking rules. You got to have rules before we pick.
No worries.
You got to have rules. So we do number 1. We do a monster race for first pick. It's only 9 seconds. Don't worry about that. Fucking don't just pick for votes. Pick your personal favorite fucking death scenes, because this is what it's all about. Fucking, it's our personal faves. The viewers vote on the best list in the comments. You can vote once, vote in the comments, and votes don't get tallied up until the end of the year for the ultimate winner. When Adsey, you and me will do a fucking live show at the end of the year, Christmas time, and we'll add up every single episode, so everyone's got a whole year of fucking voting, which will be fucking sick, because then we'll get some real fucking randoms out there voting, which will be fucking cool. So you never know what you're going to pick. Are you fucking ready for this shit?
Bloody oath, mate. Bring it.
We got some fucking good ones. Now, just remember, this race is only 9 seconds, so it's goes about as fast as your first sexual experience. But,
Maybe
and
faster.
Longer than mine. Okay, so let's get. This is the first pick of the fucking death kills. 9 seconds. There we go.
Come on, Adsey.
Come on, Godzilla. Oh, come on.
Oh,
Godzilla.
Rob's got it.
Oh, no. That's
I wasn't expecting that.
Ladies and gentlemen watching, this is the top 5. You will vote the top 5. Adsey's fucking first up. What is your fucking best death scene kill?
My favorite of all time. I saw it when I was very young, when I shouldn't have seen it, but it's had an effect on me for all my movie watching experiences, and it is Kane's death in the original Alien. That death for me is just out of this world. Like, it's gory, but it's also suspenseful, like the lead up to it. With the egg on it, so something's happening where the egg's like, breathing in the egg, or breathing in, but implanting the egg in him, and then that dinner scene, and then just freaking boom, it's on, and running across the table, and just everything about that scene and that death. Yeah, and John Hurt's
That is a brilliant death scene. You are one horror freak.
Fucking Grandpa Popcorn, you are a horror freak. That is, sorry, he cut you off. Keep going, Adsey.
Yeah, no, and I think it's fantastic. I forgot about Grandpa.
Forgot about Grandpa?
Yeah, you already told me.
It's his show. It's not my fucking show. It's Grandpa's fucking movie debate here. So.
Yeah.
It's a fucking brilliant scene. I had this as fucking my number 1 as well. Well, I was tossing up between 1 and 2, so I didn't mind that you picked it, because mine fucking it's going to be a fucking ripper as well. But this scene, man, bursting out of the gut, the first fucking major kill in friggin' Alien, mate. Just when they're holding him down and you're seeing it fucking burst out, and the little alien.
Oh, it's crazy, and like John Hurt's performance, it's so good, and like, it's. And like, you believe it's happening. It's not like a monster kill where it's like, that's not real. When it happens, you're like, and just their reactions, because they weren't expecting it, apparently. Yeah, like Ridley Scott, like put them in the shit. So their reactions, the other cast are like, "What the fuck?" I absolutely adore that death scene and that whole entire scene. So yeah, that's my number one.
And it could get you over the line here because it could be the one of the best ever. But I was tossing up between that and this one, so I'm not too angry about it. I've got from Jaws, Quint's death scene. Where the shark jumps up on the boat, he starts fucking sliding down because that fucking cylinder fucking cracks his hand. He's trying to grab onto shit. He can't grab onto anything. Fucking Sergeant Brody, the prick, he really could have extended his arm out a little bit more to help freaking Quint out. But there was no helping him there. And he fucking goes straight down into the shark's mouth and chomp, chomp. That traumatized me when I was a kid and I saw that for the first time. Holy shit.
Yeah. It's just where he coughs up the blood. Yeah. Nah.
But just the shark jumping onto the boat in the first place.
Bruce,
come on, Bruce. That's
I like that.
Come on,
like that definitely would happen in real life.
Yeah, well, but no, that is my number one. Quint getting eaten, and that traumatized me. Alien traumatized me as well when I was younger when I fucking saw that, but this traumatized me more because the only movies that can scare me are shark movies, and well, not today's shark movies, but the old
Sharknado is scary for a whole
that's several. I did enjoy those though; they made me laugh. Yeah. But Quint getting eaten, come on, guys, that's almost worthy of just writing me name in the comments now. But so far we've got Alien versus Jaws. We're off to a fucking good start here. We're off to a good start. This is your pick, man.
Yeah, no. Number 2, I'm going to go with Jason X. I adore this death scene. I actually like the film. I mean, but without this death scene adds like 3 points to it. I'm telling you, like a 3-point shot. Yep. It's one of those deaths where like the way he turns her into a ragdoll, and then the final shot of him crushing her head after it's been frozen in liquid nitrogen, and then smacking her head against the bench. I was just like, yeah. Well done. But it's not my favorite Jason film, but it's my favorite death out of the entire series. Yeah.
100%. This was my next fucking pick, you bastard. So we're our brains are alike. We're both fucking sickos, but that death, and I like Jason X. I saw it at the cinemas when I was. That was my first Friday the 13th. I get to see it at the cinemas, because of course we're too young for the other ones. I don't even know if they come out at the cinemas here in Australia. But number 9 did. Jason Goes to Hell might have been too young, but this was brilliant. There was a few other good death scenes in there, but we'll probably do a part 2 to this later in the year, so we won't even do honorable mentions. But fucking liquid nitrogen. Is it liquid nitrogen?
I think so. It's like the Terminator 2 shit, where with the T-1000. I'm pretty sure that's what I assumed it was. Yeah, because her face literally just goes and like just freezes, and then he just goes boom.
It's liquid nitrogen. It's just it looks and her face in the nitrogen when it's bubbling, and then it freezes.
It's so well done. Yeah.
Everyone says it's a shit movie and it's the worst out of the Friday the 13th. It's not the worst out of the Friday the 13th. I think it's great. It was just a little bit more money should have got put into it. They should have put more love into it. They started to not put the love into some of those movies, but
definitely. Well, like some of it's very cinematic. Like that death is very cinematic, and then other bits are very like TV sort of film. So and some of the acting's very wooden, but yeah, that whole sequence is so cinematic and done so well that it's got its moments. That film, it's definitely not the worst Jason film by far, but yeah, I love that death, mate.
Nah, one of the best deaths, and that was my next pick. So I'm fucking pissed with you because
Sorry.
your list is killing it. But my next one is fucking sick. I'm going with something very, very, very sick. And and
What
to
do you
me,
got?
this was one of the best fucking death scenes and kills in a fucking horror movie, in movies in general. And I call it Dawn and the Hacksaw from Terrifier. Where Dawn is upside down and he is hacksawing her all the way down. This is just...
You've got some mental problems, boy. Absolute mental problems.
I do have mental problems. I do have mental problems.
Love
yes.
you, grandfather.
Fucking Grandpa Popcorn. It's his show. I've got mental problems. But that is disgusting. That is a fucking disgusting scene. It really is.
It is.
is.
Yeah.
It is fucking sick. And when I first watched that fucking movie, I was like that with my mouth open. I could not fucking believe what I'd fucking seen.
Yeah. Oh, you literally, like, I had to turn away a bit at some bits, especially where he goes through her head. It's like, because you literally see a guy saw through a naked female, and you're like, it's, yeah. And when it gets stuck on the blade, I'm literally like, yeah, that's enough.
And it doesn't stop. He doesn't stop.
Yeah.
What did I just fucking see? Like, what did I just see?
Yeah.
Yes, I've got mental problems. I'm a sicko. That's my number 2. So I got Jaws and Terrifier. You got Alien and Jason X. We both got fucking damn good picks so far, bro.
Yeah. No, I'm loving this one.
It's gonna be hard for people out there to fucking pick. But what's your number 3, Adsey? What's your number 3?
I'm gonna go with another horror. I'm gonna go with The Thing and the defibrillator scene.
Claire? Nice.
Yeah, I again, I saw this way too young, but I absolutely, that scene is just tattooed in my brain. Just a clear, and then it's just, gets his arms caught in it, and then it cuts his arms off, and he's waving his stumps, and the blood's pissing out, and oh god, and then it goes from there, and then you've got like heads with spider legs, and yeah, it's fucking nuts, but I love it so much, and yeah, I love that sequence, that whole sequence of events, but especially that one bit where he goes straight into the thing, and then it cuts his arms off, and yeah, I love it.
And one of the best movies, one of the best horror movies.
Yeah.
So that's going to be
yeah, and that whole film is disgusting. Some of the shit in that is, again, it's got some effects that are brilliant, and yeah, but there's some real gore in that, and I love it.
You've got some real issues, boy. You've got some real fucking issues.
You've got fucking issues.
Every time he comes up.
It's his fucking show. It's fucking Grandpa's fucking show. That's fucking brilliant fucking scene, that one. And I did have that in my fucking top 5 as well. So we are kind of all on, where you and me are on the same fucking page here. So
we usually are, mate.
We usually are. So this is going to be pretty hard to fucking vote. But next, for me, I'm really tossing up between 2 here, because I don't want you to fucking choose one of them, because I know you fucking will. So I'm going to go. This is hard for me to fucking choose one and not the other. But I'm going to call this one Tina's Dance Death on the Ceiling from Nightmare on Elm Street 1.
Nice. Yeah,
Nightmare on Elm Street 1, where Tina is fucking getting dragged up on the wall
yeah.
and on the roof. That is just fucking another one that was disturbing when I was a kid. It's horrific. It's fucking brilliant. It looks amazing. It actually looks amazing for fucking 1980. What was Elm
Four.
Street 1? 4?
I think
3?
84.
4?
Yeah, 84.
84. Man, I tell you, for back then, that looks brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Wes, mate. Yeah. He can do no wrong when it comes to horror and and death scenes and I totally agree. It was on my top 5.
Yeah,
And
I thought you might have that one. I think you might have chosen that one next. And the thing is, as well, with these death scenes that we've fucking chosen so far, like Jaws was late 70s, looks amazing, that death scene. Fucking, okay, Terrifier was new and Jason X was kind of newish, but then The Thing, Alien and Nightmare and Jaws, they're all old death scenes and they look absolutely amazing on camera and they look still brilliant. They look real. I know Quint's looked a little bit fake, but still, fuck, because the shark looked fake, but doesn't matter. Tina's death in fucking Nightmare on Elm Street, that was traumatic for people. And I understand why, because she's getting dragged on the fucking ceiling and her boyfriend just standing there going, oh, you fucking we're fucking down. What's wrong with you?
The build up as well, where she keeps hearing something and then you see him in the wall and then it happens. You're like, this is nuts in the best possible way. But 100% agree. It was in my top 5 and God damn you.
Yeah.
But I love it.
Oh yeah. All right, number 4, man. Number 4.
I've got to go with The Hitcher and Jennifer Jason Leigh getting ripped in half by the 2 trucks.
Fuck,
But with this one, it's not about gore. It's about what you don't see. And I just watched The Hitcher the other day for like.
You're talking about the original, yeah?
The original 86 Hitcher. Yes. And I watched it the other day for like the 15th time. And that sequence, just in your mind, it just really, it's very well done. And like, it's all, and Rutger's performance where he's revving the gas, and with C. Thomas Howell next to him, it's just brilliantly done. And they cut back to Jennifer Jason Leigh tied to this truck. And just the way it's directed by Robert Harmon, and it's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. And again, I'll say it again, it's tattooed in my head, that whole sequence, just for, oh my God, that just happened. But I love
that scene. Is just, it's not only just the best, one of the best death scenes. I fucking forgot about it as well, because that would have been in my freaking top. But just the anxiety would be the word, maybe another word, but the anxiety of, fuck, are they going to do it? Like, you're watching it, like, are they going to fucking do it? Like, holy shit, fucking don't. Oh, it's just.
Well, and she's the most lovable character in the film, and she's so innocent, and like, I mean, they couldn't have done it any better for me, and like, it just works perfectly for the film, and it's really what turns C. Thomas Howell into, like, because he's kind of like on the edge the whole time with Rutger, because Rutger's just an absolute a psychopath killer, but also a bit supernatural in it. But he's never really in the game until that happens, and then it's like, all right, I've got to be in the game now with Rutger, because it's like a one-on-one between the two of them. And but that whole sequence just changes things, and that's what I love about it. But
brilliant movie too. And you're a prick because you just got that on Blu-ray.
Sorry,
you get it on 4K. You just fucking got that, didn't you, on 4K, didn't you?
I got a special edition.
Yeah, I remember you got that not long ago. That should have been planted in my mind, because I remember you got that not long ago, you bastard. And Rutger's so underrated.
Yeah. bloody oath. Yeah.
He should have been in. He should have been in a lot of top movies. But anyway, look, man, you've got a good top four. But my fourth pick, you would have fucking forgotten about this, just like I forgot about The Hitcher, because I was thinking over in my mind, what is a fucking death that really stuck with me from when I was younger when I watched the movie, and there was nothing more brutal than the death of Alex Murphy in RoboCop.
Yeah.
When those fucking when those bad guys are fucking, it's absolutely traumatizing. He's got 6 or 7 of them standing over the top of him.
Yep.
Bang, blows off his hand. Bang, blows off another limb. And they just fuck him up. It is an absolute fucking pearler of a.
Normally I would say you're a piece of shit, but I'm impressed with that choice. Very impressed.
What can I say?
Hey, you're
I'm
right.
impressed. I am a piece of shit, and yes, I am. It's a good death scene.
Yeah, I think that's the win right there. To be honest, I completely forgot about it, and yeah, I mean anything Paul Verhoeven touches, I mean, there's some magic to basically every film he does, and RoboCop, you know, I mean, Jesus, it's one of the greatest films ever made, and that scene literally is like. It's like nothing I had ever seen before. So yeah, damn you.
And without that scene, you can't have the movie.
Yeah,
you can't have RoboCop without that scene, like getting
it sets it up big time,
blown like that, blown up like that. Not like the remake where he was blown up a car or whatever, but fucking blown up. But yeah, that just made me just go fucking hell when I very first saw that when I was a kid, and I don't think our parents all fucking realized when we're watching RoboCop over and over and over as a kid. They just think it's a fucking, it's got something to do with a cop and it's a robot. That's fine, but they don't realize that scene's probably in there.
Yeah. Well, it seems a bit cartoonish, you know. The film seems cartoonish to, I'm sure, to parents back then, you know, and I think parents were, you know, a lot more lenient back then, and it's not. It's freaking. It's very disturbing that whole sequence.
I'm happy with that pick. So I'll just quickly do a quick rundown. So far, Adsey's got fucking Alien, Jason X, The Thing, and The Hitcher, 1986, not the remake. And I've got Jaws, Terrifier, Nightmare on Elm Street, the original, and RoboCop. If you don't know those major death scenes from those movies, you've got fucking problems, and go watch those movies. We've got one pick left each, man. Got to make it a fucking goodie.
I'll make it a banger. I'm going to go. I got to go with the one that really hit me hard growing up, and it's Casey Becker's death in the original Scream. For me, for me growing up, like this, the whole opening of the film scared the absolute shit out of me.
Yep.
And because I was about, when I first saw it, I saw it at a mate's place, and I was about 10 or 11. And it's so brilliantly done by Wes, and I had to have some Wes on there. I mean, it's literally frightening. And then when the first blade hits, it's like holy shit, and then it just goes from there, and he hollows her out and hangs her from a tree, you know. And like, I actually, back in the day on the VHS, they had the uncut version of the kill. Like now, every time you pick up a Blu-ray, a DVD, unless it's a special DVD or the 4K, they're cut. But I saw the original back in the day, and so that bit where they show you Judder to the body of Casey hanging from the tree, in the original version, it just goes like this, and you see everything, and it's like fuck. Okay. Yeah, they had a good time there, the killers, you know. That but no. And again, all practical. Like there couldn't be one death scene on my list, and I'm sure on your list that isn't practical. I mean, yeah, it's the only way to do it. So yeah,
100% as well. And the thing about this death scene is another one of those anxiety ones where you're like, fucking run, bitch, run. She gets stabbed. She gets fucking absolutely mutilated in the back as well. Fucking stab, stab, stab. But then you also fucking see her hanging from the tree. Man, you're getting a 3-in-1 combo there.
yeah.
That is too low. That could have been number one. That could have been number one. What are you thinking?
It could have.
True. Yeah. Oh, there's so many good death scenes out there. Yeah, I agree.
Oh, there is, man. We'll be doing a sequel to this, so that is a wicked one. I'm fucking my number 5. I am fucking. I don't know if you remember this one or not. I think you will. I'm going way out there. I'm going a little bit silly, and it might lose me. It might lose me this fucking.
I know what it is. I know what it is. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know. I don't know if you will or not. But I'm going. I'm going the Toon Shoe from Who Framed Roger Rabbit. When
yeah.
when what's his name, Doom, who's trying to clean up Toontown, he picks up this poor fucking shoe who's going squeak, squeak, squeak. He's all happy and all that, and drops him into the dip. Drops him into this dip acid, and this fucking Toon shoe melts, disintegrates into fucking a bubbly nothing. That was horrifying for a kid's fucking kill. That was actually horrifying for a kid's kill. I thought of it, and I thought, let me quickly fucking chuck Who Framed Roger Rabbit on and have a little watch of that just to see if it's still in my mind. Is it? And yeah, it's still fucking. It's brutal.
Still lingers. Yeah.
It still lingers. It's still brutal. I think it's deserving on there. I know there's so many more, but we'll be doing a sequel to this. It might have lost me this. But you know what?
Nah.
There might be some people out there that are traumatized from it. So
I think you're over the line with Robo, mate. I love that choice.
Robo was a good choice, but you got Alien there, and you've got Jason X, which is the banger. I thought you probably would have left Jason X till the 5th one, so I was kind of leaving it until a little bit later. So fuck you, man.
Fuck you too.
Fuck you, man. So you've got all year if you're watching this later on in the year, and we're going to do a live at the end of the year. And trust me, vote, because there's a possible chance that we might be doing a draw at the end of the year as well for everyone that votes. Just fucking bear with us. But put your name. Well, you don't have to put your name. Just fucking vote. Rob or Adsey? Rob or Adsey? What list? Just
Adsey.
List Adsey or list Rob. You can vote once. I got Jaws, Terrifier, Nightmare on Elm Street, RoboCop, and Who Framed Roger Rabbit. And in best kills. And Adsey's got Alien, Jason X, The Thing, Hitcher, and Scream. I'm still laughing because I've got Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
And you wonder why you've got no subscribers.
Yeah, I do wonder why I've got no subscribers. But that's fine. So everyone, like, subscribe, do us a solid. Fucking click a thumbs up and vote. Please vote. We'll tally this up at the end of the year each week. Every Wednesday, we're going to be doing the great movie debate. We didn't have to argue today because it says up there, let the arguments begin. We didn't have to argue because we agreed on everything today. But I'm sure there's going to be a few where we definitely have a freaking few little heated arguments, which is going to be damn good. But until next week, Adsey30 on Insta.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, come check us out on there.
Adsey30 on Insta. Check out all his DVDs that he gets each week and little reviews on there and all that. Subscribe to this. Me and Adsey are going to do the great movie debate every Wednesday. I'm not going to tell you what next week's is just fucking tune in and see. But make sure you vote. Until then, say hi to your mum for us. See you.